rugby more than any other game is about selflessness. If you're selfish in a rugby game, you take the ball in, it's going to show. No one has to yell at you. You already know that you're down, your team's lost possession of the ball, and everybody can see it. It's plain to see. And a lot of people say, you know, you want to come out play a rugby match, they say, you know, they're worried about the contact. But people who play rugby know that it's not the contact you're afraid of. You're more afraid to let the guy next to you down. Camaraderie is a big thing with rugby, and just working together. A common goal. It doesn't matter who scores the try, just that the team scores the try. You know what I mean? It's one of those games where individual effort is great, but the team effort's more important.
When we started, we played down at Hippick Field, and we really practice areas were few and far between. I mean, we played winter rugby once in front of the library on the UMF campus. We practiced, some of the first practices we had in the winter was in the little gym upstairs in our house. We did drills in there. We looked to find places anywhere. I think we're pretty fortunate now just at UMF that we can use Dearborn Gym, we can use the gym, we can use the fitness center. It's a challenge to do things inside, but one of the things I think I'll do when I retire is write a book on rugby games we've invented here at UMF. And there are a number of different 2-ball touch, 3-ball touch we came in with this year, 4-basket ultimate, no dribble basketball, contact no dribble basketball. Just those are ways that, you know, we can still try to get, you know, some of the different rugby skills involved in something which also is fun. We're coming at pace. Okay, we're not leaving this ball lying around. best things about rugby are, number one, it's an incredibly democratic sport in that anybody can play it and play it well. I think your athletic gifts stop you from playing high level college baseball. They stop you from playing if you can't hit an 85-mile-an-hour fastball, you're not going to play college baseball no matter how much you practice, no matter how fit you get. If you're not able to keep up with a quick college basketball guard, no matter how hard you work, no matter how much film you study, you're not going to play college basketball. You're not going to go to Orono and play college basketball. There's almost nobody we've ever had at UMF who, through hard work, has not made themselves into an excellent rugby player. And that's because it's a portion of it's smarts, a portion of it is courage, a portion of it is fitness and just your work rate. And those are things that anybody can do and anybody can get better at. So I think the upside for anybody playing the sport really is huge. And it's great to see fantastic athletes come here and they're, with or without the coaching, they become fantastic rugby players and they can go on to excel. But the real treat is seeing somebody who was a freshman, an unathletic freshman, come into the rugby program, and then as a senior, they leave and they're just an excellent flanker. They're an excellent prop. They're an excellent center because they got fit, they got smart, they did the dirty work. I just think the upside of the sport is terrific. And everybody doesn't want to be running around like I am at 57 playing rugby with college rugby players, but it really is a lifetime sport. It sounds corny to say it's like some kind of a family, but I think it's close. It's much closer to being a family than being a team. I think I'm guessing, I could be wrong about this, but I'm guessing that if you came back 10 years from now and came back and went into a bar in Farmington and said, "Hey, I played soccer for UMF," and there were some current soccer players, they may say, "Hey," they may say, "How are you?" I'm guessing that would be about the end of it. And if you, Mark, in particular, come back 10 years from now and go down to the dugout or somewhere and say, "Hey, I played rugby at UMF," if there's anybody there that's currently playing rugby, you've got a place to spend the night, you've got a car that people let you use, you've got somebody who's offering to bring you boots to play B-side on Saturday. I think there's a closer connection to me to any other sport. And I think that's true of the UMF rugby community, but I think it's true of rugby just nationwide. I think if you go into a bar in Newport, Rhode Island and say, I'm a rugby player, that if there's a rugby player there, you're going to have a friend. You'll have a friend who's buying you a drink. And I don't think you can say you played softball or you're a golfer or you played some other sport, but you're not. I don't think you're going to get that reaction. At least I never have.